I saw what my grandma saw, and it came closer. Bigfoot Encounter, Part 2. I didn't expect anything to happen that night. I had only gone back to my grandma's house to sort through her things after she passed. The place felt the same, but also completely different, quieter, heavier, like the house itself was still holding on to her. That evening, I found myself sitting on the back porch, the same porch she had described to me, the same view of the woods. I kept thinking about what she told me, about the thing that came at dusk, about how it sat beside her, about how she wasn't afraid. I didn't know if I believed it, but I couldn't shake the feeling that I needed to be there. So I stayed. The sun slowly dropped behind the trees, just like she had described. The light faded into that deep blue color that settles over the forest right before night. And then the woods went quiet. The kind of quiet that makes you notice everything, every small movement, every breath. At first, nothing happened. Just the sound of the wind moving through the trees. Then I saw it. Movement. Deep in the tree line. At the exact spot she had described. I leaned forward slightly, trying to focus. And then it stepped out just enough for me to see it. Tall, broad, dark, standing between the trees. My chest tightened immediately. Every instinct told me to get up, to go inside, to lock the door. But I didn't move, because something else was there too. Not fear, not exactly. More like recognition. Like I already knew what I was looking at. It didn't move toward me right away. It just stood there, watching. The same way my grandma had described, still, quiet, patient. I swallowed hard and stayed where I was. After a few moments, it stepped forward, not fast, not aggressive, just one slow step closer to the edge of the yard, and then it stopped again. I could see more of it now. Its shoulders were wide, its arms long, hanging low at its sides. Its body blended into the shadows, but its outline was clear. There was no mistaking it. It was real. My heart was pounding, but I remembered what my grandma had said. If you ever see it, don't be scared. I took a slow breath and stayed seated. For a long time, neither of us moved. The sun had almost completely disappeared now, and the world around us felt suspended, like time had slowed down. Then something strange happened. I felt it, that same calm she had described. It didn't come gradually. It just settled in, like a wave washing over everything else. The fear didn't disappear completely, but it softened, enough that I could sit there and not run. The figure took another step, closer now, close enough that I could see the shape of its face in the fading light. Not clearly, but enough. Its eyes caught what little light was left. And for a second, I felt like it was studying me, not like a predator, more like it was trying to understand. Then it stopped again, and slowly, it lowered itself down. Just like she said, it sat, not right next to me, but close enough. On the edge of the porch, I didn't turn my head right away. I just stared straight ahead, listening. The porch creaked slightly under its weight. It was real. It was there, and it wasn't leaving. Minutes passed, or maybe longer. I lost track of time. At some point, I found myself glancing over, just slightly. It didn't react. It just sat there, calm, still, and then I felt it again. That same presence, that same quiet understanding. And just like my grandma described, it wasn't words, but I understood. It had been coming here all that time, not by accident, not wandering. It had come for her. And now it had come back. For a moment, something caught my attention near the steps of the porch. I hadn't noticed it before. A small object, resting on the wood. I stood slowly and walked toward it. The figure didn't move, didn't react, just watched. When I reached the step, I looked down. It was a smooth stone, perfectly rounded, clean, placed carefully, not dropped, not random, a gift, just like she had said. I picked it up and held it in my hand. It felt warm. I don't know why, but it did. When I turned back toward the porch, it was already gone. No sound, no movement, just gone. like it had stepped back into the trees without a trace. The woods were quiet again, but not empty. Never empty. I stood there for a long time, holding that stone, looking at the place where it had been sitting, and thinking about everything she told me. She hadn't been imagining it. She hadn't been confused. She had been visited, looked after, and somehow understood. Before I left the next morning, I placed the stone back on the porch, right where I found it. I don't know why. It just felt right. But as I walked away, I couldn't shake the feeling that I wasn't leaving it behind, that whatever had been there